What's going on, guys? It's Osiris. Welcome to Late Night Talks. I know this topic is extremely sensitive, right? And it's something obviously one should tread carefully with because I don't want to cause the death of somebody. But today we're going to talk about suicide, ending your life, depression. Before I start, why is it you want to end your life? Most of us have superficial reasons. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to speak from a very open point of view. I might be harsh, but I guess this is the things I needed myself. Why is it that you want to end your life? Why is it that you feel the need to cut the cord, stop your life from there? Just cut your life right there, you know? Is it what people told you? Is it bullying? Is it the way you're living? Is it unhappiness? Obviously it's unhappiness, but where does it stem from? Right? Number 2, who do you think would cry the hardest for you when you die? People care about you, alright? People care about you. We don't talk a lot about this, especially around like the male self-improvement space, but this is not just for self-improvement people. This is for anybody that's going through this situation, and I'm coming here with an open perspective. I'm not trying to shun anybody, whatever situation it is, even as silly as it seems right now. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, it's not the end of the world. I made a video just now, obviously, and I was talking about how I hated my life. I hate my life too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I relate. I had situations in my life where I wanted to kill myself, where I wanted to just stop right there and be like, okay, fuck it, I'm done. But I always asked myself this question: what if I actually get what I want? Right? What if I can actually be happy? And I know that sounds easier said than done. Just be happy, bro. Just smile. Be better. Yeah, right. I too. When I hear people or videos like that, like, just be happy, bro. Fuck you mean, bro? But I thought about it. Like I said in the previous video, I have my journal out. And most of the time I felt the need to commit suicide is when I had no control over my own personal life. I felt the need that I lost control over my own life. As in, I didn't feel the need to live. I didn't feel the need to even change my life. I heard something from a video once, right? I can't seem to find it anymore, but there was a video on YouTube and the guy said these exact words: if you feel like committing suicide, try doing anything you want to do. Anything, right? Anything that makes you happy. Do it for at least a month or 1 year. Make sure you do it to your fullest ability, right? Enjoy yourself. Literally, you have a pass to do whatever you want to do, right? Improve yourself. Get that life that you want to live. Do something that scares you. Change your life for a second. If you still don't feel content, as cold as it was, he said you can go along with it. I don't obviously agree with that. I mean, I really hope everybody's listening. Like, please don't take your life, right? Um, don't take your life. Don't give up. All right. Like I said in the previous video, I saw a thread on Twitter, and it asked, "What stopped you from committing suicide?" And I answered, "Because I still have one left in me. I can't see myself giving up completely. Every time I give up, I always have this burst of motivation, strength to just try again one more time. One more time. Just give it a chance one more time. Right? Think about it like this. Your young self had dreams of you becoming something. You're letting him or her down. You're letting yourself down. You're letting your family down. Shit, you're even letting your ancestors down. People before you. They didn't have these types of problems we have. I'm not gonna lie, we have problems over the dumbest things in this generation. But it's understandable because it's what affects us the most in this generation. A lot of us is mental health is shit. My mental health is shit. But we can be better. We can grow. We can change our lives. I don't want you guys to give up. Alright? Here's my practical steps. I want you to wake up the next day and be grateful that you're here. Don't worry about who it's for. Don't worry about anybody else. But wake up and say, I am so happy and grateful that I made it to the next day. Some people are going along with it and they never got to have somebody to talk to. Even, I believe, talking to somebody about your problems, as goofy as it is, find somebody to talk to. Like, maybe when you hear it out loud, you'll see that most of the problems that you're going through some of them are dumb. Obviously, if you're in a similar situation where maybe you've been home for 4 years, or maybe your life really hasn't moved and everything you touch just fails, maybe there's a thing that you haven't dealt with within. I know, because I was there. There were times where I just felt like quitting. But why am I quitting? If no one has told you, I love you. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Right? Don't quit now. I have it's somewhere in my journal, right? I don't know which page it's on. I think it's in my other journal, right? I wrote a eulogy, or I guess a death letter. And obviously I said to every single body what I wanted to say to them if they had found my letter. And half of the things I can still say to them right now. Half of the things I want to say, it's just basically how I wish I was a better son, or how I wish I was a better brother, or how I wish I was a better boyfriend, or whatever. But all those just stemmed from the fact that I didn't love myself like that. I know it's easier said than done to say, please love yourself, please take care of your mental health, but there's so much power in doing that. There's so much power in saying, I love myself. And not saying that you just love yourself, but actually proving and doing things that actually contribute to loving yourself. And that's why I added in that little story about doing what's important to you. Do that. And if you still don't feel happy, there's nothing we can do. At the end of the day, the ball is in your court. But, my phone cut out. But as I was saying, but the ball is in your court. But I still wouldn't advise you to go with the option of ending your life. Trust me, there's so much on this earth we have the power to do. We just don't know it yet. We can do anything we put our minds to. We can get those goals, change our lives, live the life we actually want to live, change the inner dialogue. I know it sounds like mumbo jumbo, but it's the truth. The reason why I'm here today, I believed. I believed in changing my life. And to a certain extent, right? I am agnostic, but I believe in a higher power. Pray if you need to. Change your life. If you want to believe in a higher power, then do that. Speak to friends, speak to family, Or if that is the case, find someone who you trust. Anybody. Just do something. Find motion. Don't stop now. Because you're going to let your family down. You're going to let your ancestors down. Shit. You might even let yourself down. Literally. Your young version and your highest version of yourself. What you could be and what you wanted to be. So don't lose hope. Please don't lose hope. The reason why you see me today is because I felt like I have a story to tell. Right? I can't quit now. I have goals to reach. And I hope you have a similar mindset. Now I understand, like in some situations, I believe that maybe our emotions does take over and we don't see clearly. But trust me, things will change. So, just for me, I want you to focus the next 6 to 12 months, right? Even if we in March now, right? As of recording, right? March 2024. Whatever time it is, if you find this video, do everything you wanted to do. Literally, like, go God mode if you have to. Like, anything that you want to do. Go chase that dream. That sounds impossible. Go do it. Go speak to those people that you wanted to speak to. Go, just don't be an idiot now and live recklessly, but live as if you have the opportunity to live how you want to. Change your mindset, change your life, change the way you see yourself. Right? Love yourself a bit more every day. Wake up and do that thing that you've been putting away. Right? You wouldn't want to end off your life with not doing that one thing that you wanted to do. Right? Speak to people. Find groups, communities that you can join, that you can speak to. Most of us, when we're in the state, we're in isolation. We feel like there's no one we can speak to. If you want to speak to me, speak to me. I think this is like a high priority problem. Like, I feel like if anybody tells me this, I have to respond. There's no way, because I've been there. I know what it feels like to be alone. I know what it feels like to be lost. Right? I might not have all the answers, but I promise that I will help as much as I can to at least stop you from doing what you need to do. And look, there's also suicide lines, right? Speak to them. The suicide helplines. Speak to them. Right? Don't stop now. There's so much more to life that you have to live. Don't quit over something that you'll forget about in a year's time. Right? And please seek help. And if you're isolated and you have no one to turn to, turn to a higher power, God, journaling, anything. It's not the end. I promise you that. Right? I love you guys. I hope my message wasn't too cold. I hope I was able to speak my message to you guys. I hope it resonated with you. Please love yourself. Remember, I love you in case you didn't hear that before. I know it hurts. Some men, we don't hear that a lot. We don't hear, oh, I love you. So I love you. Whether you're a bro, whether you're a bro-cedar, girl, guy, whatever you identify by. I appreciate you. I love you. And I hope you love yourself a bit more. Alright? If you see this jacket or hoodie, we're going to talk more about these deep topics. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.